Did you know the story of modern global trade stretches all the way back to the Viking Age? Long before roads, railways, or airplanes, trade moved almost entirely by sea. The rivers flowing into Kattegat, in what is now Kungälv, Sweden, became vital arteries, seaborne highways connecting the Nordic peoples. Here, where rivers from three kingdoms met in an intersection, goods and ideas from across the Northern Hemisphere changed hands, creating a thriving Nordic trade center. While popular imagination pictures Kattegat in a fjord surrounded by snowy mountains, like in the TV series Vikings, the reality was different. A lowland crossroads of waterways that funneled commerce eastward, linking the Nordic world to the Silk Road. In 1101, the kings of Norway, Sweden, and Denmark met at this Nordic trade hub, where the borders of their kingdoms were defined by converging rivers, to forge peace and lay the foundations for a Scandinavia united through trade, reconciliation, and shared purpose. Kattegat, later known as Kongahela, protected by Bohus Fortress, and Jorvik, York in England, both grew from this Viking-era trade network. Centuries later, Amsterdam, emerging from York's expansion into Western Europe, became the Old World's leading center of trade, carrying forward the enduring Viking legacy that began in Kattegat. As Amsterdam flourished, the Nordic trading hub of Kattegat, by then Kongahela, evolved into what would become Gothenburg, the largest seaport in the Nordic region. There, Poseidon, god of the sea, stands as a symbolic guardian, wishing seafarers safe voyages and welcoming them home. Strategically positioned, Gothenburg lies roughly equidistant from the modern capitals of the three Nordic kingdoms, linking them to each other and to the world's oceans, just as Kattegat once did, only now on a grander scale. Dutch vessels carried the Viking legacy forward, not along rivers or coasts, but across the vast Atlantic. Merchants and seafarers sailed from Amsterdam to what they called New Amsterdam, later renamed New York, honoring its Viking roots in York. Throughout this process, Gothenburg and New York were both shaped by Amsterdam's canals and urban design, bridging continents through commerce and transforming Amsterdam's European trade hub into a new world center of trade. The story of trade, from the humble Nordic Viking markets to New York's One World Trade Center, is about more than ships and goods. It is about a shift in perspective, a vision of a world united through connection, exchange, and shared purpose. New York, the Big Apple, embodies humanity's enduring quest for peace, pointing toward a more vibrant era, a new Eden for humanity. The drive to connect, cultivate, trade, and exchange has made the world both smaller and timeless, shaping humanity into a single entity across ages, centuries, and millennia. And as the world rises from darkness, united through trade and commerce, it shimmers on the horizon of possibility, a new global Garden of Eden.